Alright, so we've done our flying. We flew today with the DJI Spark, the DJI Mavic Mini. They're very similar in size. We're going to look at what the results are from those. And we flew the Phantom4 Pro. We also flew the Inspire2 Professional, and all virtually at the same time. Lighting the same, so we're gonna see what we kind of get. We took some pictures of the park. That way nobody's concerned that we're spying on them or anything, and we're just downloading them now to the computer so we can look at the results. We also did some photos between the different drones. We did the DJI Spark, DJI Mavic Mini, the brand new fancy thing, and the Phantom 4, and somehow we lost our picture off of our Inspire. It was too cold, my fingers didn't press the button, I guess. Anyway, now we're going to take a look at those and see how they look. We aren't correcting for perfection of color on it. It's just the pictures that we took. The Spark, of course, is a smaller resolution and a square picture out of it, but clarity was really quite good. I actually was very impressed with it, and coloring is pretty good. And the Mavic Mini, it was not quite as good as the Spark, and it we can zoom in and you'll see differences on them. The Phantom was actually very clear and good, and the Inspire, the color depth on that is unbelievable. Another thing that was a surprise is that the Mavic Mini has no auto bracketing. What that does is it takes multiple pictures, changing the exposure so that it goes from dark to over bright, and then you can come back when you're photo editing and you can combine those into a high dynamic range picture, giving you more depth of color. And it has no ability to do that. It really is just a simple holiday drone, something that the kids can play with, etc., because of the lack of these features. All right, and then we were looking at the video between the different drones. We started with the Spark video here, and nice video. Actually impressed with color quality. Again, limitation is that it's a 1080 shot, just HD. In the bottom there you can see the little Mavic that's shooting. It needs to be a lot closer to get the similar shot on it. And then one of the very disturbing things is the Mavic video was very jittery, useless for anything other than hobby at that point, which is extremely concerning because this is brand new, just new product, unusable video. We booted everything, fresh upgrades and everything, and we did get a better video out of it that we were able to look at. It doesn't have the jittery video, but our concern is when will it be jittery and when will it not be. So that in anyone's use of a drone would make it an unusable drone. So very disappointed with the Mavic Mini, and that one is going to be off the books for drones. The Phantom4 Pro, wonderful video on it. It shows your blue sky and the contrast in the sky better, and that has a lot more capability for the range of color in it. And then of course none that compares to the Inspire2 Pro. The color depth on this and the clarity of every color on here, untouched, unedited, is amazing. You can see range of color in all of your spruce trees and your houses instead of just one basic color for everything like the competitor. So in conclusion, I'm very impressed with the Spark. If it had higher resolution and had 4K, that would definitely be the best bang for the buck. The Mavic Pro, maybe it just needs some more work from DJI. They will typically rush a product to market that is not ready for market, and as you see in the videos, that jittery video, that even if it's intermittent, that's unacceptable. I don't think anybody will want their wonderful family holiday video lost because it's all jittery and not pleasant to look at. The Inspire2 is beyond question color clarity like nothing else, and depth of color, and it just, nothing can capture like that. But hey, who's got $13,500 to have invested in that? And you're not going to hike up the backpack with that. So you're down to the Spark or the Mavic Mini. Both of them very stable. They were great. Just that concern about the jittery video on the Mavic Mini. So at this point, I would not recommend it as a buy.